Morning, y'all. It did rain some last night and some this morning. It's supposed to rain all day today. I mean, there's the clouds. So yeah, we'll probably get not so many over there, but they're coming. And it's supposed to rain on and off today. So I thought I'd come out and give you a quick look at what I did accomplish yesterday. I've got a problem with one of my yellow pear tomatoes. I'm not sure. I've checked the soil. There's plenty of moisture. But the top leaves are kind of limp. And I'm just not sure. I'm not seeing anything on it. I mean, I see a little hole right there, but I'm really not seeing any pests on it. So, I don't know. The other ones are doing fine. So, this is the Okinawa pink okra. And that's a 15-gallon one, grow bag. I moved 2 of my potatoes over here, because you'll see over there in a minute. They were just, it was so, I couldn't see the bottom, so I couldn't get in there. Because, you know, this is Oklahoma and we have snakes. The gardenia's over there, out of the way, and it seems to like its new pot. And look at all the buds on there. So cool. Keep blooming. I've got to trim the grass around the fence here because it's going to drop grass seeds and everything. But I did come out and I fertilized all my plants because, you know, they're growing in pots, and even if you're using a really good potting soil, the plants use up the stuff in them. So I planted some of the marigolds that I had on a smaller pot. I put one in here with the delicata squash, one in here with the teddy bear sunflowers, and one over here in the Italian white sunflowers. Let me see if I can get over here and show you. This is actually in my sister's yard, but she planted it over here so I could see it. A little wild rose with pink flowers on it. And it's got buds all over it. So cool. I did some propagating on my strawberries. This is one. And it's just a little piece of a baggie filled with some damp soil and then twist tied around. I'm not sure if that one's going to be okay because I need to open that up some and let the leaf part out. There we go. Now this one is a better example. So it's just wrapped around the little plant on the end of a runner until it gets roots, and then I'll clip it off with a mother plant and put it down in one of the spaces where the strawberry didn't make it. I didn't see any strawberries out here this morning that were ready. There's blooms and stuff all over, and you know, there's a few strawberries, but they're not really ready yet. Show you in here. See, there's actually a clear space in there now. Of course, the peas have overrun. I've got to find a way to move them over. But now, I got to clean the grass up and stuff down there so I can actually see my feet. And then I can get over to the turnips again. Now, that one has gone to seed. It's flowering, and I'm letting it. I could probably get through the fence and go ahead and pull it, but I'm going to go ahead and let it. These are really good turnips. This is the white egg turnips. And I'm going to save the seeds from them. See some of the redishes over there. Let's take you around here. And looks like the redishes are getting, I did pull one the other day, but they're still pretty small. And I need to get in and probably get to the rest of the turnips and harvest what I'm going to get of those, because I need to give room to the okra. These are the bowling red okras, and they're very happy right there. Potatoes. just growing so well. I can't wait to harvest them, but you know, I've got some time, and so I don't want to rush them because I'd like some decent sized potatoes. I did come out and pick a handful of peas. They're still at the point where they're just kind of, you know, hit and miss, a little here, a little there. But with as many pods that are on there and as many blooms, I'm expecting at least one really, really good harvest before the heat takes over and kills my peas. You can see the potatoes are actually, they're dying. The vines are actually dying down, so starting there at the bottom. So, you know, it'll be I'm trying to make it through to November 20th, or not November, June 20th to harvest, because that will be 100 days. And hopefully the potatoes will be completely done by then. These little Tom Thumb peas, they have a much smaller pod, but they're producing like crazy. The majority of the peas I picked today were off of these. The leeks seem to be doing okay in this tower planter. This was an experiment, so we're seeing how well they do. And the strawberries down there are doing okay. And I mean, there's a nasturtium growing, and a calendula. Just things are growing. The corn is looking great. Now, I did see an aphid, just one, crawling across the ground, and I kind of smushed him because I didn't want him. But normally there's lots and lots of ladybugs out here, and I'm not seeing any right now. I'm not sure if they all decided to migrate elsewhere because I didn't have any pests for them or what. The onions look like they're bulbing up pretty good down there. And then, of course, you know, the flowers. There's buds, but no actual flowers yet. This is the Chinese pink celery. I put it in a 3-gallon grow bag and moved it out here beside the greenhouse. And it seems to be really happy right there, so we'll see how well it grows. Let me see. Flowers in here, onions growing well in there. And the calendula don't seem to mind that I transplanted them at all. Okra is, now that it's warming up in the night, so hopefully the okra will pick back up again. Carrots are looking good. Over here there are flowers on the parsley. There is actually, there he is right there, little caterpillar on there, and I'm letting him have it. I don't care, because it's for I believe these are for swallowtails, so they can eat my part of my parsley. I don't care. Give me some pretty butterflies. I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of it. I did a lot of trimming on the grassy parts around my garden, just so I could get through things easier. Trim some of it away from my lilac over here, so it has some more room. I'm trying to leave some of the sunflowers, but you know, there's just so many of them. But yeah, it'll look like a sunflower garden here in the summer. Lots of blooms still, and the hummingbirds are buzzing all over around my head. They get real irritated with me for being over here by the feeders, but they'll just have to deal with it. I think I've got a feeder there I've got to get refilled. But I did some trimming on the rose bush, but I got to do some more. But you know, I'm trying to wait until it finishes blooming before I do much more trimming on it. It's just, you know, the stems that come out, the canes that come out and into my walkway. Let you watch the hummingbirds a little bit. Anyway, it's kind of been a meandering day around the garden, showing you the updates and stuff. And I just tried to do this in between rain and stuff. And you know, the sun's kind of shining right now, but I don't trust it. I've looked at the radar and there's going to be some more rain. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And if you liked my video, give it a thumbs up, share it around, help me grow my channel. And if you'd like some shorter, more frequent videos, you can find me on TikTok under Mary Container Garden. And I'll catch y'all later.